Well, hi everybody, and welcome to John's Q&A. We've got 5 questions that we're hoping to be able to receive answers from John about, if he turns up. If he doesn't, too bad. I'm just wondering if anybody's actually turned up. No, I can't see anybody.
Here they come, comments. Here they come now. I see Amanda and Maria.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Maria, Haresh, Sarupa, Anam, Tracy and Mandy. Oh, well, that's good. And I presume Haresh has got Pia with him. So, oh no, she's coming on her own. So there you go. So we've got a few, Sally and Angela. It's going to be an interesting evening, I suspect, because the questions are quite different and deep. Tony's not with us tonight. And I don't know how frequently he will going forward. So we'll just see how it all unfolds. It would be nice if you could send him some healing. Beyond that, I will go in and let's see what John has to say. And we bid you welcome.
Welcome, John.
It is a pleasure to be present to this interrogation.
No, it's my pleasure.
Because it does appear as though we are being interrogated. We want to know this, so tell us the answer. No. Kind of a situation.
Yes.
And whilst we understand it's because you are interested, we also understand that if you were to tune into your own guidance, you would receive the answers without having to wait for us to come and talk to you. How about that for idea?
It's a very efficient idea, yes.
It is, because, energy and the conservation of energy is very important.
Yes.
However, it's a very auspicious time because energy is shifting and changing. And many are saying wonderful because you got the Chinese New Year, you got this, that, and the other situation occurring. What we would say is change. And change is uncomfortable if you allow yourself to feel the energy and for the energy to guide you in order to learn and to grow. However, if you want to keep everything the way that it's always been, forget about it, because you're not going to change. You're just going to get exhausted trying to push the river out to sea. Does not work.
That's a big job.
Indeed. You already had a king which tried, did not go very well for this king trying to do it.
No, it didn't work out well at all.
So, let us answer or consider answering your questions. How about that? What is the number one?
So we had 2 questions that you began answering in Harmony 21 that you said you would go into more detail with at the Q&A today. So would you like me to begin with those 2 questions?
Now, I do suppose we said we would go into more detail at this time.
Because more would have occurred to clarify?
No, because we already know what is going to happen, no matter what is occurring.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
In your
Yeah.
world, you would answer better because more will have transpired.
Yeah.
In our world, because we are able to view the tapestry of events ahead and behind, we know the answer in the last situation. So why do you suppose we spoke as we did about continuing at this point?
Mm. Because we're ready to
Anyone
hear
can
more.
answer. Anyone can answer. Some of your people may want to be
Oh,
writing some answer.
Sarupa has written something. She said to see if we had tuned in prior to this with the questions.
Very good. Little step further than that to see if you had tuned in advance to receive the answers yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see?
Yes.
Because whilst ever you are looking for someone else to give you the answers, you are saying that you do not know, and you do.
Mm-hmm.
So let us talk about the Venezuela first.
Okay.
The Venezuela is not finished. It's very neat and very tidy. Everyone is saying that new government, all is well. There is still information to come forward because behind the scene of the situation, what the people of the Venezuela believe to be happening is not in fact happening. They are not going to be in charge of their own destiny or their own oil.
Mm.
And so that is going to come to the surface within this year of your time. Is he going to activate a global war? No, because the Venezuela is not so important for people to want to go to war. Oil is, but it's still not enough for everyone to do so yet. Do you see?
Yeah.
So at this point in time, what you got is a puppet government.
Yeah.
Trouble is, it does not know who the puppet master is. And the
Ooh.
puppet master is not the President Trump.
Oh. Well, that's
Do you
interesting.
see?
Yeah.
Indeed it is.
Yeah.
So, how do you say, be aware of this breaking situation?
Breaking news.
Very good. Do you see?
Yeah.
That is going to come up and go down and come up and go down over the course of the next few months. How it will be resolved will not be because of the Venezuela. It will be because of what occurs to the President Trump
Okay.
and how he responds as a consequence. Do you see?
Oh, okay. Yep.
Very good. We hope this answers the question.
Yes. Thank you very much.
And if it does not, you got to say so.
Okay. So the other part of that question, which was from Haresh, he mentioned Venezuela and also Greenland. Is there any
Same
more we need to?
situation. Same
Same.
situation.
Okay.
Everyone in the global situation, leaders are thinking the Greenland situation is over. No, it's not. No, it's
Mm,
not.
no. Okay.
Will there be success? No. Will there appear to be a successful outcome? Yes. But it's
Okay.
going to crumble. You see?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So what appears to be a successful outcome will crumble to pieces.
Because the horse will bolt away from the stable.
Okay.
Interesting in a Chinese year of the horse, is it not?
Yes.
You
Very much
see?
so. Yes.
Very
Yes.
good.
Haresh says, thank you, John. That makes it clear.
Very good. You are most welcome.
So the second question that you said you would talk more about was from Teresa, and it was about people in our world seeming to be very sick with multiple symptoms and illnesses. And can you speak to us about these times, the effect they're having on the human body, and how we can stay resilient?
Well, we did hear the channel say to you, the Ola, that it's not possible.
Yes, she did.
She is quite correct.
Mm.
Because the point is energy. The global energy of your planet, not of the flora and the fauna aspect, but the people, is toxic.
Mm.
There is war, there is entitlement, there is greed, there is heroism, there is kindness. However, the need for power and control is extensive. Is why your weather patterns are changing so dramatically. Of course, part of that is because the plates of your planet are shifting, which affect the currents. The greatest toxicity, however, comes from the energy of the people.
Mm-hmm.
And when you breathe in toxic air, it damages your own physical system.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, mankind is resilient. In the past, very resilient. However, at this point in time, there has been so much comfort, so much taking care without a responsibility for your physical well-being, that people in your world have broken down their own immunity. Do you
Right.
see?
Yes.
When your body is under attack all of the time, your immune system is only able to do so much before it begins to fall over.
Yeah.
What can you do? Well, you cannot go and shoot everyone that is causing the problem, because it's not a good idea. And also because it's not going to work. You're not going to find them all. What you can do is look at what you hold within you that aligns to the toxicity. If you have a strong judgment of one situation or another, that creates an energy that leads to dementia in your world, because it breaks down the mental body,
Okay.
not just yours, those who are the object of your judgment. If you have a strong emotion, same situation with the emotional body, is going to lead to the desire to die, and perhaps to take other people with you when you go, so you do not feel quite so alone and somebody got to pay.
Mm.
What we are saying sounds very negative. It's not. It's a fact of what is happening in your world if you look around you. And is spreading to countries where this has never been known.
No.
Not because it's going the people from one country to another, but because the energy of your planet is becoming so toxic, it's affecting every area,
Okay.
every country. You can look at your own situation, remove judgment, remove blame, balance the emotional body to the best of your ability. Any action of this nature makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Avoiding toxic people is not possible because you're breathing the air even if they are not near you.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you handle this situation? You use the tools you have been given. You shine light. You offer healing without an outcome. No
Yeah.
expectation. Because you not got to the worst yet. And if you do this expecting that suddenly everything is going to be peaceful, and it does not immediately become peaceful, you're going to judge twice as much and do all the good you've done and make the energy even more toxic. It's not finished yet. Do you
Okay.
see?
Yep. Yep.
It will change. However, there is much to be brought to the surface to be considered at an individual level before harmony, in its truest sense, can return.
So personal responsibility is really big here.
Totally.
Yeah, it's
If you are
everything.
not taking responsibility for how you think, feel, or act, you are part of the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you are choosing judgment in place of kindness, you are part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
Very good. We hope this answers the question.
It does. Thank you very much. The next question is from Sarupa. The Sarupa. She says, I used to be visual when I followed meditations and processes. And these days, I rarely visualize what's being guided. I feel it. Is there a significance to this?
No, it just means you're going to sleep.
Oh.
We are joking.
Oh.
We are joking.
Oh.
When you begin to connect to the silence, you go into the void. There is no vision. You are going beyond the mind. When you see things in meditation, your mind is still operating. It's why often you are led astray because you see this, that, or some other situation. Your mind is giving you an image. Yes, it's under the direction of your intuition or your soul, but it's not always obedient. When you
Yeah.
actually, we will say it's never obedient. When you cannot see, you can only feel, it's a step into the true silence. Of course, then it's about not attaching labels to what you are feeling.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
good.
But not using words, just letting it be what it be.
The moment you begin to describe it, you begin to condition it.
Yeah, you're back in your head, right?
Until you allow yourself to experience and continue to allow the experience to shape itself, you are conditioning what you get.
Okay. So
Very
less
good.
is more.
Always.
Always. So Sarupa said, yes, thank you. So journaling about it after is probably not a good
No.
idea.
Does she think she gets 3 or 4 questions?
She does not. You're absolutely correct. We're moving on.
Thank you very much. Because journaling is using words and the mind.
Yes.
Goodness gracious.
Moving swiftly on, as they say.
Good idea.
This is from Jan. Jan says, I'm here to experience. I'm here to get to know myself. I'm here to move from polarity to unity. When I hurt others, I can ask them for forgiveness. I can forgive. What about regretting?
Regretting means you feed the energy. Forgetting means you let it go.
Okay.
If you regret that you have hurt someone, you have not looked at what you were learning for that to develop. If you regret that someone has hurt you, same situation, you may see the value of what has occurred, but the regret means you are not seeing the full picture with unconditional acceptance, because there's a regret.
Mm-hmm.
You will have, all of you, situations where you hurt others, not intentionally. However, it's going to occur because people are people are people.
Mm-hmm.
If you spend your life regretting, you live in the past. If you look at it, learn what it's trying to show you, and step forward, focusing on how you choose to be positively moving forward, then you are whole. It does not mean you do not care. It means your frequency has shifted and you are no longer conditioned or limited by that situation. It helps to bring wholeness, unity, oneness. Do you see?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Very
That's
good.
very clear. Thank you very much. We have one more question, and it's from Sally. And it says, is it true that as various energy situations appear, it becomes easier to feel the energy of individuals with their own plan as to individuals with their light shining for the greater good of all?
No.
Okay.
That is the simplest answer. No.
Yep. Yep.
You cannot see the life plan of another without their permission. You cannot, through shining your light, see the plan of another, because that is not of the light.
Mm.
And because in your world, because of its toxicity, of which we spoke earlier, it would very easily lead to judgment, separation, could even lead to a sense of superiority at what you can see that is less than the light of others.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see?
Yes. Yeah.
So no.
Okay.
You would never be allowed to see that, because that way lies judgment, criticism, and a sense of inequality. How are you going to have an unconditional acceptance in such a circumstance?
Well, you can't.
You're not. No, it's not possible, do you see?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
If, however, you decide that your plan is over when the time is appropriate, not a personality decision, soul decision, and you move into the realms where we are, then you can see. And the reason you can see is because then you cannot do anything about it. You
Yeah.
see?
Yeah. You can't create mischief.
You cannot. You
No.
cannot. You can see it for your own growth,
Yeah.
but you cannot do anything about it.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
plan is sacred to the individual. And unless you are a master of a very high frequency, and there are none in incarnation on the planet at this time,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot see it, because
Yeah.
it's not appropriate to where your world is at this point in time and this journey. Do you see?
Yes. Yep.
Very good.
Thank you, John. That concludes the questions that we have for today.
So now you want us to go away because we done our job?
No, you're welcome to stay. You may do as you would like to do, John.
As always. We thank you. We thank you for the questions, and we ask that you ponder the answers. Do not just tell to yourself, I now got the answer, that is it. These questions are quite deep, more than they appear to be. They are significant at this point in time. Ponder the answers, but more importantly, ask yourself what the questions actually mean.
Mm-hmm.
As you do so, and then look at our answers, you will see more in what we have said than you have currently heard. Do you see?
Okay. Yes. Thank you very
David.
much, John. We really appreciate the answering the questions.
As always, we thank you for the opportunity to do so. And so now we're going to leave you to have a good time, for I am John.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. He just signed off by
So
saying,
was it
well, now
worthwhile?
we're, oh yeah, definitely. He just said, now we're going to leave you to have a good time, for I am John.
Oh, great.
It was
And I
very
wonder how
good.
we're
And
going to do that.
oh, well, he said, he asked us to ponder the answers, not to just hear the answer and be like, oh, I've had the answer, but to ponder the answer, to look at what the questions are really about, and we'll see the depth, we'll see more in them, because like you had said, they're all very deep questions.
And it's good, actually, that we're starting to have questions come in. I feel questions that aren't scratching the surface. They're sort of going into more practical realms of understanding spirit.
Yeah. No, it's
So
very good.
I look forward to listening to his answers, to seeing what he comes up with. Okay. Well, does anybody else have anything to say?
Sarupa said, thank you, John. Amazing. Haresh said it was totally worthwhile. Marianne says, thank you, John. Sarupa said, somebody send in, oh, I don't know what she's saying there. Somebody's send in, say, John felt, he said at the beginning, oh, it's a interrogation, because it feels like people are asking questions and want the answer now. So he said,
oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know what you're saying there, Sarupa. So many questions. Somebody sent in so many questions. John felt it was an interrogation. I think that's what she's saying.
Well, it wasn't one person, though. Those questions came from different people.
Yeah, each question was from somebody else. Yeah.
Which is good. It's good to have questions from different people, because you get different perspectives often.
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay.
It's excellent.
All right. Well, thank you all very much for attending.
Thank you.
We've got Harmony 21 on Saturday, for those of you that don't have anything better to do on Saturday night.
I think we'll be there. That's me.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. And
thank you.
Good night. Talk to you next time. Bye.